One open-weight model just topped two closed frontier models in front-end coding. Kimi K3 also charges half Seoul's output price. That sounds like a cleanup set. It is not. The useful question is not who wins one test. It is how quickly buyers gain a credible second choice. One score makes the headline. Watch what that score actually measures. On Arena's front-end coding board, K3 posts 1,679. Claude Fable 5 sits at 1,631. GPT 5.6 Seoul lands at 1,618. That is a real lead on a task users can recognize, making web interfaces. It earns attention. It does not settle the whole model race. The price card sharpens the surprise. K3 lists output at $15 per million tokens. Seoul lists $30. For teams paying the bill, that gap can turn a benchmark win into a trial run. Price is the bridge between a leaderboard and a product decision. That is why this launch matters to ordinary software users. Cheaper, capable models give app builders room to offer more help without making every prompt feel like a meter running. Competition does not guarantee lower prices. It gives customers another door to try. Now comes the score that ruins the victory lap. GDP Val AA version 2 flips the order. Fable 5 Max scores 8,815. Seoul Max reaches 1,747.28. K3 records 1,687 in third. A single benchmark is a camera angle, not the whole stadium. Still, this angle says the closed leaders retain the harder reasoning edge. Third place is not a consolation prize when it costs less and can be run with released weights. It gives builders bargaining power, testing options, and a fallback path. But it is not the same as declaring the hardest work solved. The sensible buyer sees both truths at once. One outside tester's Pelican drawing task used 13,241 reasoning tokens from K3. The tester also warned that this kind of exercise misses reliable tool use. That is the lesson: a clever demo can reveal effort, yet still leave the job people care about unmeasured. The bigger signal is not K3 alone. It is the speed behind it. The UK AI Security Institute did not measure K3. Its report tracked other Chinese open-weight models. GLM 5.2 and DeepSeek V4 Pro were comparable with closed models released 4 to 7 months earlier. Through most of 2025, the reported gap was 6 to 10 months. That shrinking window is the market-moving data point. Picture the frontier as a moving train. The open-weight cars are still behind, but the platform is no longer empty for years between arrivals. For buyers, a shorter wait changes how long they stay locked into any one provider. K3's design offers a clue to that pace. Reporting says it has 896 specialist experts, while only 16 wake up for each token. Moonshot says its approach improved training efficiency by about 25% with under 2% extra compute overhead. Treat that as a company. Reported engineering claim, not a verdict. The direction is what matters. More model, selectively activated. Before calling it open, read the calendar. K3 reached Kimi's app and API on July 16. Full weights were scheduled for July 27. Those are different events. An announcement can create an open weight headline. The usable weights are the moment developers can inspect, host, and adapt what was promised. Open weight is a narrower promise than open source. Released weights can widen deployment choices. They do not automatically reveal training data or every part of the recipe. So, K3's openness should be judged at delivery, not celebrated at announcement. The gap between those dates is where trust lives. This is not a gotcha about one lab. It is a useful buying rule for every model release. Separate what works today, what is scheduled, and what is actually inspectable. That simple checklist cuts through launch day confetti. The last clue sits on the price card, and it changes the next race. K3 is cheaper than Sol on output, yet it is not priced like a throwaway bargain. Reported K3 output pricing is $15 per million tokens. K2.6 was reported at $4. That suggests Moonshot is selling frontier ambition, not simply buying attention with the lowest sticker. It is a strategic read, but a revealing one. GPT 5.6 arrived July 9. K3 followed July 16. 9 days gave buyers an unusually clean comparison moment, a closed flagship beside a forthcoming open-weight challenger. The market signal is not that either country owns the future. It is that product cycles now collide fast enough to pressure every lab. So who is really ahead? Closed models still hold the stronger score on this tougher board. K3's achievement is different. It makes the wait for a competitive open-weight option feel measured in months, not years. The winner is the buyer who compares the task, the bill, and the release terms before picking a side.